Welcome back everybody fellas to this new video to Express. Today in this tutorial what I'm going to be doing is to show you how to add the Shopify color swatches into your products and the product pages. So to get started, what I need to do of course is to have a few products with color options. For example, in this case I have one option. So what I must do in order to continue is to have two things. First of all is to get my first collection added in here. For example, my first collection should be all of my products, so I make sure that all of them are connected. And the second thing is to make sure that I have at least one product with colors filters, or in this case let's say variants. So in this case I have this variance of these colors. So this variant should be really important and should be grouped by color, otherwise this process just won't work. So if you wanted to add your first elements into the section of your products, when I clicked into it, I'm going to click inside my product I would like to edit, and I choose the option that says variant, add variant. When I add my first variant, you can add color, size. Here you can change the price, I can change the cost per item, I can change the margin. Here's the inventory, the shipping, and the meta field information. So once you have now actually done this process, it might be appearing here. And as you can see, here is our products grouped by color, and we have now the actual price and the availability of them. So once I have done this process, and now I have my products ordered. Now, in order to add the variant color, I need an application to do this process. For that, I'm going to focus into the left section that says applications and focus into apps and sales channel settings. So this won't be leading me to the Shopify App Store. Inside the Shopify App Store, what I need to do is to look out for an application that can help me to do this process. So you can just look out for color swatches or color variant. So once I clicked into it, there's a lot of applications that you can choose. Personally, I use Glow Color Swatch and Bundle because this is totally free and this has a free trial available. But if you are asking me, what I can do is to suggest you to use an application that has an actual free plan available, and this is developer for built for Shopify, and really important that these don't have a trial available because you don't want to pay extra for that. So really important to take that in mind. So I'm gonna head back. I'm going to choose the Glow Color Swatch. I choose the option that says install, and once I have done this process, this might be asking me to accept the installation, so I'm gonna give it access. I hit for install, and the application should be now installed directly inside of Shopify. Now, in order to continue, it might be asking you which is the plan would you like to use. I'm going to choose the free plan, which can help you with the color swatch, which is actually the element we're actually looking for. So I just continue as free, and then here is my app in Beamed. Now, really important to choose the one that says live theme, the one that we are currently using. I go for the theme editor, and I needed to enable my theme editor, I mean the color swatch, inside my editor. So for that, I just clicked into this option. I make sure that this one into apps and beams is enabled. Once you have done this process, I can go back and I can start setting up my first color swatched elements. So the first thing to do is to ensure uniform appearance and functionality from our product, saving time and effort. So I can click here and make sure how out of the stock is going to be appeared. For example, like this. Here's the opacity. We just hit for the option that says hidden. Then the image to width, you can make this like this. Here's the container to show single variant options, and you can enable all of this as you're willing to. Then I'm going to head back into the appearance, which is one of the most important things. Here into the swatch, what you can do is to choose different colors. So let's go for setup. Once I finish with this process, I'm going to hit now into save. And in my collection page, the process should be exactly the same. And I'm going to focus for my product groups. Now my product groups, it can be, for example, this is the product page, and when you click into product page, it should be appearing here the collection page, and exactly here with the actual bundles. So Basically this will do the actual magic, but you wanted to make sure that here directly into your settings, when you set it up and filter your colors, you wanted to set up now the filtering of them. So my swatches should be appearing in here. So if I needed to add, let's say for example, in a specific color, what I can do is now to head back and choose, for example, here into my global color swatch, my product, and change the preview of how it should be looking. For example, my color one could be red, the second one could be like this, and here I just saved it. So I'm gonna hit into the option that says save, and once you hit into the option that says save, your color should be updated like right away. But in this case, I think that I needed to, let's say, change this into a specific product. So I'm gonna go for my settings once again. I choose my color swatched, and when I choose, for example, in a specific product, here it should be appearing to my option list. The quantity should be appearing as a color button swatched. I go for swatch and I go for save. Really important every time you wanted to update that color directly into your products. So affects how many products. You choose the option here appearing to your product, you select one of them, and then what you want to do is to make sure that this one appears into your online store, and you are good to go. So guys, with these elements, we have now reached the very end of the video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more great tools of how you can get started with this kind of application. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and hopefully with all this being said, I'll see you guys next time.